Hello everyone. I said let me come and do amebo for you and Ovevekuve, but this is more of amebo. Peter Obi has been traveling everywhere, all around doing Ajala travel. That's let me come and tell you of all the Ajala travel movements that he has been doing in case you've missed it. But before I go on, there is one particular, thread that someone did, and I think it's quite instructive. Let me do that particular thread, and I'll also show you a picture that the person said touch him amongst all the visits that he has done. New Year, Christmas, New Year, usually you see Mr. Peter Obi visit IDP camps and visit some of the less privileged and just spend time with them, give them some monetary donations and all of that. So this particular person, known as Omoba Adeleye Tolu, on X, said this. He said, in the soft dawn of the new year, I witnessed a gallery of moments from Peter Obi's visit, each image a tender vignette of human connection, but one photograph among all others stirred something profound within me. It wasn't merely the sight, but the essence captured therein that moved me to tears. Leadership, this person said, at its core, is the embodiment of empathy. It reaches into the hearts of the people, understanding their joys, their sorrows, and their daily struggles. This image, I believe, held that essence. It showed a leader not standing above but beside, sharing in the human experience, listening and learning. Leadership like this connects with the very soul of society, from the highest to the lowest, weaving a tapestry of unity and mutual respect. Rulership, on the other hand, often cloaks itself in the garb of authority. It can be distant, imposing, and sometimes overwhelmingly cold. It commands from above, often oblivious or indifferent to the pulse of the common people. Such rulership does not connect. It can, in its harshest form, annihilate the spirit of community, fracturing the bonds that hold society together. In Nigeria, as in many places, there is a yearning for leaders rather than rulers. Leaders who will not just govern, but will manage with the essence of the nation's people. They understand that true governance is not about exerting control, but about fostering growth, healing, and hope. Nigeria, rich in culture and spirit, deserves leaders who will walk among its citizens, who will champion their causes with compassion, who will elevate the collective spirit rather than suppress it. This photograph, then, is not just an image, but a poignant reminder of what leadership should aspire to be. It's a call for a new dawn where leadership is measured not by the authority it wields, but by the empathy it extends. May Nigeria find in its leaders the empathy that this single staring image so eloquently portrayed. At Anomalous Prince, that's his handle. It's such a beautiful write-up that it sets, it sets a lot. But having said this, from the this thing you saw from the picture of Mr. Peter Obi visiting IDP camp. But before then, crossover, and this is Amy, but let me go to Mr. Peter Obi's handle where you see he talked about attending crossover. He attended the crossover service at Dunamis International Gospel Center, Glory Dome, Abuja, hosted by Dr. and Dr. Mrs. Paul Enenche. The service was graced by former presidents of Sierra Leone, Ernest Bai Koroma, and other distinguished dignitaries and a congregation of devoted worshippers. It was a time of heartfelt prayer and inspiring worship as we cross over into the year 2025 with faith and hope. That's Mr. Peter Obi writing. He said, as we step into this year and this new year, I join millions of Nigerians in praying for a new Nigeria, a nation where insecurity, hunger, poverty, and the absence of empathy are replaced with peace, prosperity, compassion, and good governance. Together, we shall continue working tirelessly to transform Nigeria by prioritizing education, improving healthcare, and pulling people out of poverty. May 2025 mark the beginning of a new Nigeria that is possible. And he signed it PO. So you saw pictures of him there with Pastor Enenche and other dignitaries. But that's not where it ends. Mr. Peter Obi went on to also share other pictures that he had. And let me just quickly bring out. But there was also a visit to Niger where he went to see former President Ibrahim Babangida. And of course, there are a lot of people who are crying. There are a lot of people, some people who are attacking Peter Obi over that particular visit and all of that. Yes, what do you call him? Babangida, Ibrahim, former head of state, Ibrahim Babangida, has not been one of the best that you think about in Nigeria in the things that they've done and all of that. But one thing is that if you want to aspire to lead people, you have to meet with everybody, because you're going to be a leader of the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so those are the things that when it comes to public service, what you will do in your personal capacity, and you might decide not to talk to anybody, work with anybody, do whatever. But the moment you're going to serve, because you're not doing it on behalf of the people, and you're going to serve everyone, and so you must listen and you must hear the point of view from everyone, even the ones that you do not like. So there was a visit to Ibrahim Babangida, and then there's another visit to former governor of Niger State, Governor Aliyu. Can't remember what was that his full name again. I'm trying to bring up the other visit to see those particular visits out there. That's just what I'm trying to do right now. The former governor of Niger State, Aliyu, was also the places that Mr. Peter Obi visited. And this visit is making some people I don't know what's their stress. You say this man, he's not challenging people. And why are you people feeling challenged over him now? But anyway, just let me bring all of that to you. All of that Ajala travel here, there, and there. Mr. Peter B is here, is there. It's just, well, it's everywhere, and that's the way it's going to continue to be, by the grace of God, as we continue to work towards having a Nigeria that is great, a Nigeria that works for everyone, and not just a Nigeria that works for a few people. It's possible. It just needs work, and every one of us must be ready to put in the work. Not for those who don't want to put in the work, it's perfectly okay also, because I know there are people who are sick and tired of Nigeria. There are people who believe that nothing can come out of it, and then there are people who believe that indeed something can come amazing and great can come out of Nigeria, and they're willing to put in the work. So let's just keep going. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.